What if the single most important event in human history never actually happened? Two leading scholars are about to clash in a historic 7-hour debate, and the outcome could challenge the very foundations of Christianity itself. On April 9th, from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Dr. Bart Ehrman and Dr. Mike Licona will go head-to-head on the question, did the resurrection of Jesus really happen? This isn't your typical academic discussion. This is a deep dive into ancient texts, conflicting accounts, and mysteries that have puzzled scholars for centuries. Let's talk sources. The earliest Christian writings come not from the Gospels, but from the Apostle Paul. Writing just years after Jesus' death, Paul claims he had a vision of the resurrected Christ. But here's where it gets fascinating. Paul describes a transformed spiritual body, not just a reanimated corpse. In 1 Corinthians 15, he compares it to a seed becoming a tree, the same body, but fundamentally changed into something glorious and eternal. Now fast forward to the Gospels. Mark's original ending is shockingly abrupt. Women find an empty tomb. Here Jesus has risen, then run away in fear. And that's it. No appearances, no proof. Later, scribes added resurrection stories, including the infamous snake-handling passage that still influences some churches today. But John and Luke tell a completely different story. They emphasize physical proof: Jesus eating fish, inviting Thomas to touch his wounds. They're arguing against those who claimed only Jesus' spirit survived. This diversity of early Christian beliefs about resurrection is staggering and rarely discussed in churches. Here's what makes this debate extraordinary. Both scholars agree on the historical method. They bracket their personal beliefs to examine what we can actually know from evidence. Dr. Ehrman follows what scholars call methodological agnosticism, the same approach that revolutionized science and history. You don't assume supernatural explanations when studying the past, even if you personally believe in miracles. Yet millions of Christians, including many scholars, maintain that the resurrection was a real historical event. They point to changed lives, martyrdom, and the rapid spread of Christianity as evidence something extraordinary happened. The question remains, can any historical method prove a miracle, or are we left with faith either way? This debate isn't just about what happened 20 years ago. It's about how we know anything about the past, and what happens when faith meets historical scrutiny. Register now at bartehrman.com, Easter Debate, for lifetime access to what might be the most important religious discussion of our time. The truth might not set you free, but it will make you think deeply about what you believe and why. Sometimes the most profound questions don't have simple answers, they have better questions. And that's where true understanding begins.